Aquanita Racing's Robert Smerdon takes 2 horses to Flemington on Saturday. The key runner of the 2 is Kirribilli Gold, a horse that's won its last 2 starts. We caught up with Robert at Caulfield. Well, Rob, you got 2 runners in on Saturday at Flemington. Obviously, the main of those 2 is Kirribilli Gold in the Andrew Ramsden. A great win on the flat last start, off a really nice win at Warrnambool.
Yeah, I think that indicates how well she's going, Andrew. She's really in the peak of her form. She probably doesn't get it as wet as she'd like to have it there. The wetter the better for her, but she's going really well. I think her fitness, the jumping fitness will stand her in good stead over the 3200, and we thought it was worth a try with her.
The strength of the 2 wins this time around have been exceptional in terms of the margins. Obviously, a class edge on her rivals at Sandown last start, but what would you make of the win at Warrnambool over the jumps? Was that as you expected it was going to be?
It's pretty dominant. We think that's where her future lies, that she's going to be a pretty effective hurdler, but it was a dominant win on the day. She was quite dashing, and I think it signalled that she's up to winning a good jumps race.
How important is that little flat run in between a jumps campaign for a horse like her?
Well, I think with these horses, when they've got that sort of fitness, you can swap and change, and we've done that in the past, go to a flat race, and that fitness that they get from jumping stands them in good stead when you're on wet tracks over ground, and that probably stood out at Sandown, and hopefully that will be a real plus for her at the end of 3200 on Saturday.
Happy with her?
Yeah, she's done a treat, really happy. She's, to coin a phrase, she's in the zone.
What about after Saturday? Have you got something mapped out in terms of where her next couple of runs will be? Obviously, you know, there's some grand finals in terms of jumps racing for her.
But she probably goes back to the jumps. The programming is a little bit Sydney or the Bush type thing at the moment. So she goes from maiden hurdle. She may go to the Australian hurdle, which is a huge leap for in terms of grade. But wet track down the weights, good money on offer. We might give her a chance there.
Had to spirit around the place after the news of Black and Bent's latest injury mishap. Disappointing, but obviously from what you've said in the press that plans are to get him back next year.
Yeah, well, obviously it becomes more difficult. It's the second time he's injured that tendon, although in a different area. But we will go through the process and endeavour to rehabilitate him. You just got to roll with the punches.
Just show the runner on Saturday quickly is Jervois in the 2,000 metre race.
Yeah, he had a bit of a setback, and he had a hurdle trial last week, and he's sort of getting back to full fitness, and really his future is, or he's most effective as a jumper these days.
Expectations for him on Saturday?
No, I wouldn't have thought he'd be very competitive there, but anything he does, if he's in the mix, it'll be a bonus.